topic on equations of lines. Now that we have learned how to plot points on a coordinate plane and graph linear equations, we can begin to analyze the equations of lines and evaluate the different characteristics of these lines. In this section, we will learn about the commonly used forms for writing linear equations and the properties of lines that can be determined from their equations.
Araw po sa bawat isa, nagbabalik po kami para kayo ay turuan na naman po ng mga panibagong aralin sa araw na ito. At ang ating tatalakayin po ay equations of the lines po. So, handa na po ba kayo? Let's start na po. Ito po yung ating mga given conditions para mahanap natin yung ating mga equations of the line. So, we have, find the general equation of the line. Letter A, whose slope is 3 and the y-intercept is 4. B, passing through the point 3, 4 with slope negative 3. Letter C, passing through the points negative 1, 1 and 2, negative 4. Letter D, with x and y intercepts of 2/3 and 3/4 respectively. And for our last condition, we have parallel to the x-axis and passing through the point 2, 3. So, ang ating given sa unang condition ay slope. So, ito po, slope and y-intercept form. So, pag sinabi natin general equation, ang ibig sabihin ito is, we have ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So, ito po yung ating equation ng line in the general form po. So, meron po tayong different forms in writing an equation of the line. So, meron tayong general equation, meron tayong standard equation, and pwede din siyang in slope-intercept form po. Pag sinabi nating standard form, siya ay in the form ax plus by is equal to c. In slope-intercept form naman, we have y is equal to mx plus b. Ang given natin dito sa ating unang condition is slope and y-intercept. So, ang ating gagamitin ay itong y is equal to mx plus b. Dito sa equation na y is equal to mx plus b, ang m refers to the slope and b refers to the y-intercept. So, lagi nating tatandaan na the value of m is equal to the slope and the value of b is equal to our y-intercept. In the given condition, we have y is equal to m is 3 and the y-intercept is 4. And we're going to write it in the general equation. So, we are going to write all the terms in the left po. So, magiging negative 3x plus y minus 4 is equal to 0. So, ang gagawin natin ngayon, kailangan maging positive yung ating a. So, we're going to multiply negative 1 in all terms po. So, magiging 3x, since negative 1 times negative 3 is positive. Then, negative 1 times positive y is negative y. The negative 1 times negative 4 is positive 4 is equal to 0. Ito na po yung ating equation ng line na merong slope na 3 and yung y-intercept natin is 4. Pag sinabi pala natin na y-intercept, ito yung point kung saan dumaan yung line or dadaan yung line sa y-axis. So, ibig sabihin, ang 3x minus y plus 4 is equal to 0 will pass at the y-axis at positive 4. Next, our condition is the line that passed through the point 3, 4 with slope negative 3. In this condition, we have the given point 3, 4 and slope m, which is equal to negative 3. When we say slope, this is the change in y over the change in x. Or in other words, the slope refers the steepness of the line. So, kung gaano katirik yung ating line po. So, meron tayong way on how we're going to find the equation of the line using a point and slope. So, we are going to use the equation y minus y sub 1 is equal to m times the quantity of x minus x sub 1. Using the point x, so ito yung ating maging x sub 1, y sub 1, and the slope m. So substitute the formula. We have y minus 4, which is equal to our y sub 1, is equal to negative 3 for our slope times the quantity x minus x sub 1, which is 3. Then simplify. Y minus 4 is equal to, distribute negative 3 to x minus 3, so negative 3 times x, negative 3x, negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9. Then, rewrite, or we're going to transpose the terms in the right side to the left side. Then, we have 3x, so from negative going to the left, so magiging positive, plus y minus 4, then positive 9 going to the left will become negative 9 is equal to 0. Then, simplifying, we have 3x plus y, negative 4 minus 9 is negative 13. Therefore, our general equation of the line that passes through the point 3, 4 with slope negative 3 is 3x plus y minus 13 is equal to 0. The next condition, a line that passes through the points negative 1, 1, and 2 and negative 4. In this condition, we have 2 points. So we have point 1, negative 1, 1, point 2, 2, and negative 4. So we're going to use the formula y, or the equation y minus y sub 1 is equal to y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1 times the quantity of x minus x sub 1. Dito po sa ating equation na to, ang y sub 2 minus y sub 1 all over x sub 2 minus x sub 1 is equal to the slope. So, kapag hanapin natin yung ating slope, we're going to use this formula. Y sub 2 minus y sub 1 all over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So, meron po tayo mga points na given. So, dito sa ating points na given, dalawa po siya. So, kaya meron tayong x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2. Substitute natin yung ating mga values ng x and y coordinates dito sa ating equation to determine the equation of this line. So, magiging y, our y sub 1 is 1, y sub 2 is negative 4, minus x, y sub 1 is 1, all over x sub 2 is 2, minus x sub 1, which is negative 1, times the quantity of x minus x sub 1, which is equal to negative 1. Then, we have y minus 1 is equal to negative 4 minus negative 1 is negative 5 all over 2 minus negative 1, so magiging 2 plus 1 na po siya, kaya maging 3 times the quantity of x. Then, negative times negative 1 is positive 1 na po. Then, simplify po natin. Magiging y minus 1 is equal to negative 5 over 3 times x plus 1. Then, cross multiply. So, magiging 3 times y minus 1 is equal to negative 5 times x plus 1. Then, distribute po natin. 3y minus 3 is equal to negative 5x minus 5. So, naging ganyan po siya kasi 3 times y is 3y. 3 times negative 1 is negative 3. Negative 5 times x is negative 5x. Negative 5 times positive 1 is negative 5. Kaninang equation, bago tayo mag-end, is 3y minus 3 is equal to negative 5x minus 5. Then, rewriting this equation into the general equation, we are going to transpose negative 5x and negative 5 to the left. Then, it will become 5x plus 3y minus 3 plus 5 is equal to 0. Simplifying this equation, 5x plus 3y plus 2 is equal to 0. Therefore, the general equation of the line passing through the points negative 1, 1, and 2, negative 4 is 5x plus 3y plus 2 is equal to 0. Have now our fourth condition. We have the given x and y intercepts, which is equal to 2/3 and 3/4 respectively. If we have x and y intercepts, we will use the values which are given. Let's have x intercepts as our a, which is equal to 2/3, and the y intercept b is equal to 3/4. So, for the definition of these terms, pag sinabi nating x-intercepts, this is the point where the graph of the line pass through the x-axis. And for y-intercept, this is the point where the graph passes through the y-axis. So, pag meron tayong given na x and y intercepts, we can determine the equation using this one po. X over a plus y over b is equal to 1. We have the following given, a and b. So, x is equal, x over 2/3 rather, plus y over 3/4 is equal to 1. Then, reciprocal of 2/3, so magiging 3 over 2x plus 4 over 3y is equal to 1. Then, multiply tayo ng LCD ng 2 and 3, so 6. So, 6 divided by 2 is 3 times 3 is 9x. 6 divided by 3 is 2 times 4 is 8. Then, we have 1 times 6 is 6. Therefore, the equation or the general equation of the line with x and y intercepts of 2/3 and 3/4 respectively is equal to 9x plus 8y is equal to 6. Last condition for our equation of the line exercises for today po. Find the general equation of the line which is parallel to the x-axis and passing through the point 2, 3. So, pag sinabi nating parallel sa x-axis, if we're going to draw the line, so ayan po. So, ito yung ating x-axis. So, assume that the line is above the x-axis. So, assume po natin na dito yung ating line. So, parallel po siya sa ating x-axis. Pag sinabi natin parallel, they have the same distance. So, yung distance po nila from this distance is equal po. So, pag sinabi nating parallel sa x-axis, so yung ating line is a horizontal line po. Meaning that if we have a horizontal line, what will be our slope? So, pag ang ating line is a horizontal, ibig sabihin, yung slope natin ay 0. Ibig sabihin, apply natin yung ating slope-intercept form. Y is equal to mx plus b. Using the point 2, 3, we can find the value of our y-intercept. And the slope is 0. So we're going to use also the value of m. Y is equal to 3 from the given point. M is equal to 0. And x is equal to 2 plus b. So 3 is equal to 0 plus b. Meaning that the given line passes through the y-axis at positive 3. Therefore, the equation of the line y is equal to 0. 0 yung ating slope. 0x plus yung ating b is 3. Therefore, we have y is equal to 3. And since gagawin natin siyang general equation, magiging y minus 3 is equal to 0. So we have no x.